I think we always had an idea to design a family home that would also work as a live workspace, but also being constructed out of renewable resources.
The house that was previously here was basically a 60s infill. The existing shop fronts that had used to been here were gone.
I think we just really tried to respect what's there and really bring back the history.
Reconceiving that in a different way. What does a contemporary residential shop front look like?
We feel like daylight and bringing in nature is so important to the experience of the space. So by having the side return not filled in, bringing the garden closer into the living room.
The way that the house connects to the garden, it really offers up this incredible calmness. I enjoy just sitting and watching the wind blow through the plants.
The diagonal allows for privacy without creating borders and without creating cellular rooms. So it's still very much open but private. And I think that also, to me, really makes it a comfortable space to be in.
So many of the spaces are designed into it and they're quite small. You feel just really kind of protected within it. A majority of the furniture is built in, and that really adds to this kind of feeling of openness.
On the upstairs, we've got essentially ventilation panels. When you have fixed glazing, you don't really need the frame. Having those unobstructed views, you can then open these panels in summertime and they really transform the space too.
On one end, I think we're really rational in our design choices, but I think that rationality comes from a real reduction to the function, but also let the aesthetic kind of come out of that.
With the staircase, the industrialness, I think, comes from us really going down to the detail of what a product designer would go down to.
With the skylight above and the perforations allowing the light to come in and enter into the darker area of a traditional Victorian terrace. On the other side, allowing the air to circulate up through the house. We were running the studio out of our front bedroom in our old place. I think having this separation actually makes a massive difference.
Even the short walk through the garden every morning, it really kind of helps. And then it's also really inspiring sitting in the office and looking back at the house, because a lot of the times you have this beautiful back facade, but you don't really get to see it. We do like bringing clients through the house, definitely. What's the best way to show your portfolio of work than through something that's actually built? This is what we're about, distilled into a built piece.
We're in such an amazing position to actually live with our design, right? I think as an architect, this is such an incredible opportunity. It's been an amazing learning experience.
Really explore and understand who we are as a practice. And this is where the professional meets the personal, and I think that's where we can strike the balance. And again, in the future projects, when talking to clients, I think we would have both angles of the picture.
The Modern House, selling thoughtfully designed homes across the UK.